Hey guys, I am about to get shooting some videos for the week, but I wanted to tell you what happened to me last night. I was on my way to finish up helping out a Girl Scout troop with their digital photography badge, which I told you guys about a while ago. I was helping out a troop, and there were some girls absent when I was helping, so I was going to go and finish up with those girls. And anyway, so it was evening time, and I'm driving along and my tire pressure sensor light goes off, which is funny because I have like the most basic vehicle possible, but somehow it has like a tire pressure sensor. Anyway, like I don't have anyway, I don't even have tinted windows, but I have a tire pressure sensor. So it goes off. The thing goes off like fairly often. It's never right. So I kind of ignored it, but then something in the back of my head was like, you know what? Why don't you go check it out? Normally it goes off when it's wet or cold, and it's really neither of those things. So maybe I should check it out. So I pull off into a neighborhood and get out, and I have a flat tire, completely flat, like down to the ground flat. And which is funny because as I was like pulling over into the neighborhood, like I let go of the wheel to see if it would pull either way, and it didn't. And anyway, I was surprised to see that my tire was completely flat. It was a rear tire, which I guess explains that. Anyway, it's evening time, it's getting dark out, and I've never changed the tire on this vehicle before. I've changed plenty of tires before. I actually had a Civic, which I loathed because I'm not a Civic type of gal. Anyway, I had that right after college, a nice reliable vehicle. And anyway, it had flat tires like all the time. How weird is that? Like I just had this vehicle that had flat tires all the time. Anyway, so I had to figure out how to change the tire. I didn't know where the jack went. I didn't know anything. I knew where the jack was, but I hadn't even opened up that little compartment. So pulled out my manual like the good girl that I am, and because I like manuals, and I figured out how to where exactly I should put the jack and stuff, and I was able to get my tire changed. But it reminded me of the last time I had to change my tire, which was so many years ago, which I guess I've been super lucky. I feel like I should knock on wood. But the last time I had to change a tire was in my Wrangler. I had a Jeep Wrangler for a long time, which, oh my gosh, I missed that vehicle. But I worked in an office job, and I had gone to get my hair done across town, and after work, so I was wearing like a light colored like skirt and blouse, and like, I looked so cute, and these cute little suede shoes. And I had to like lay down on the ground and get all dirty when I had to change the Wrangler's tire, which interestingly with that one, that was quite the debacle because my jack froze up. My Wrangler was lifted a little bit, and it had a little bit bigger tires than was factory stock. So the previous owner, I bought it used. The previous owner had not replaced the jack in the vehicle with one that was tall enough for the vehicle, and I didn't even think about it, which is so dorky. I can't believe I didn't think about that, but I didn't. And anyway, I called my loving parents and I was like, "Daddy, come help me." And thank goodness my parents are so awesome. In the evening time on a weeknight, they climbed in my dad's truck. My dad brought his floor jack, and he came out and helped me change my tire. But anyway, thank goodness for my lovely parents, and thank goodness this time for the flashlight on my iPhone, because it was nighttime and I didn't have any light, and it was in a neighborhood, but like there was just no light around. And I normally keep a flashlight in my car, but I actually didn't have it in my vehicle. So let this be a lesson to everyone. You know that voice in the back of your head that's like, oh, you better put that flashlight back in your car, or oh, you better figure out, gosh, where should you put the jack on this vehicle? Because, sometimes it's different than other vehicles, so maybe just in case you should check that out. Listen to that voice. Take it from me. So you're not laying on the ground as the sprinklers are going off in somebody's yard and getting into the ditch that you're in and getting you all wet. Think, It will be a lot easier if I know where all this stuff is when the time comes that I have to change my tire. Anyway, I guess lots of people don't change their own tires, but I do. That's the type of gal I am. Anyway, this vlog is too long, and I will talk to you later.